Western Mass News has an exclusive follow-up now to a story our viewers have been following closely. Last month, a puppy died after being injured at an East Longmeadow doggy daycare center.
The daycare didn't have a kennel license, and now the town is reaching out to other businesses to comply. Sort of. Here to explain is Western Mass News reporter Audrey Russo. Audrey?
So this is a really complicated issue, and I'm going to try to summarize it as best as I can. After our coverage of Ollie's death, the town of East Longmeadow started reaching out to other businesses, saying that their activities required a kennel license and that they needed to at least temporarily limit the number of dogs in their care. But then shortly afterwards, the town reached out to those same businesses again, telling them to disregard that limit. I spoke with one of the business owners who was contacted by the town, and she tells me she's a little bit confused about where things stand and what is going to happen moving forward.
I'm devastated. I feel so bad for the family.
When Lori Curley learned Ollie, the Labradoodle, was injured at another doggy daycare in East Longmeadow, she says she was heartbroken. Ironically, she used to watch Ollie at her own daycare, the Dog Shop, also in East Longmeadow. But her shop wasn't open the day Ollie needed care.
It was just a horrific situation.
Ollie's owners say he died from his injuries sustained at Pampered Pets Doggy Daycare and Spa. A Western Mass News investigation revealed they didn't have a kennel license, and at the time, East Longmeadow town officials told us they advised them to get one. So how does Lori Curley, along with her dog daycare, come into play here? After Ollie's death, she got a letter saying her business requires a kennel license too, and that she needed to temporarily limit the number of dogs in her care.
I have a special permit for doggy daycare.
It's not exactly a kennel license, but the special permit allows her
caring for and maintaining, grooming, training, and safekeeping of pets of a domestic nature during normal daytime business hours. That was approved.
What's the difference between the two? Curley says she got her special permit in 2003 by amending bylaws in the town, allowing groomers to care for dogs only in the daytime. Kennel licenses are mandated by state laws, and they don't distinguish between overnight care and daycare services. They're issued by towns and cities. To make things even more confusing, the town of East Longmeadow isn't zoned for kennels. Curley says she tried to apply for a kennel license in 2019 when she wanted to expand into overnight boarding, but was told she needed to amend more town laws to get one. Now, in the weeks following Ollie's death, Curley believes both state and local towns need to change their regulations to oversee dog daycares like they would an overnight kennel or any place a dog is off leash.
There's a groomer coalition that's trying to work with the state so that we're both protected.
As for that letter, the town actually sent her another one, telling her to disregard it. Western Mass News reached out to the town of East Longmeadow for more information on why Curley got 2 letters within a short period of time. Town manager Mary McNally said in part, quote, "The notices have been rescinded and the matter is with town council for further review." Now, I asked the town manager whether or not she was planning to amend any bylaws related to kennels, and she said that she would answer after the town council is done looking into the issue. Live in East Longmeadow, Audrey Russo for Western Mass News.